So today we are going to see the problem Pythagorean triplet. So everybody know Pythagoras theorem, where if you have been given a rectangle triangle, then the largest side, square of largest side would be sum of both the other sides square. So that's how you have to calculate. So you have been given an array. Now you have to check whether it contains a Pythagorean triplet or not. So let's see. Okay, so let's say 3, 2, 4, 6 and 5. So here you can see, if I pick 3 and 4, that would be 9 plus 16, that is 25. So if you pick 5 square, that is 25. So we can say yes, there is a Pythagorean triplet present in the array. Else we will say false. So you don't have to take. Okay, the time complexity would be maximum array element square space maximum array. And so if you see the constraint here, if you closely observe the constraint, so the constraint for n, that is 10 raised 5, and the maximum element that can be 100. So is it possible that we do some operation basis on the array element? Because at the end what I need is a square, b square and c square. So these are the two numbers, and this is also present in the array. This should be present in the array, and like it cannot exceed the maximum of array. Yes, that is absolutely true. So what I can do is I will calculate the pair of a square and b square from 1 to maximum of array element, and I will check whether c square is present or not. So here I can show, let's say my array is 3, 2, 6, 5. Then I can say my array would be 1, 2, 6. I will reverse 4, 1, 2, 6, and then 4. That would be, if that is 1 to 6, every time this loop would be I plus 1 to 6. Then we can say 1 square plus I plus 1, that would be square, that is 1 plus 4, that is 5. Now I need to check whether root of 5 is present in the array or not. If present, then return true, else process this. So in this case, what would be the time complexity? That would be maximum of array is square, and space complexity would be maximum among the array. Why? Because I also need to store the element, that is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6, whether they are what is the count of them, 0, 0, 1, 1, 1, 1 and 1, so that I know whether the element is present or not. Like a square plus b square, in this condition a and b should be present in the array, and c should also be present in the array. Let's see code. First of all, I am calculating the maximum among the array. Now I am creating count array till the maximum plus 1 and initialize it with the 0, and every time I encounter the array element, I will increase the counter. Now I have two for loop, 1 to max and I plus 1 to max, and if I and j present in the array, Then I will calculate I square plus j square, that is a square plus b square, that is my square. Now I will calculate the square root. Okay, I have calculated the square root. Now I am checking c into c is equal to square. What does it mean? It just means that it is a perfect square. So perfect square, I am checking with c, this condition. Okay, then c is less than maximum. Yes, c can't exceed the maximum, there is no point. And the count of c is greater than 0 means c should be presented. If all these conditions are true, I am returning true, else I will keep on checking. At the end I will return false. Now let's see the code in C++. So most of the things are same, you can check. We have square root built-in function in C++. And yes, this is the condition. If that holds true, then return true. Now let's see in Python. In Python, initialize the calculate the maximum value, array, counter, and the same thing we are doing here as well. Now let's see the JavaScript code. JavaScript, in JavaScript also you can see the same code. Most of the times you have math.square root and math.floor function, and if that holds true, then we can say yes, that is true, else it return false. Yeah, that's it.